Nigerians know how to divert attention. Okay, they are specialists in diverting attention. This is the afternoon of Friday, February 6th, 2026. So, the wife of the president of Nigeria, Remi Tinubu, traveled to the United States where she attended a prayer section, and Trump was someone who spoke during the gathering. And during the speech, Trump said a lot of things about Nigeria, and Trump vowed that as far as attacks are against Christians in Nigeria, that he, Trump, will continue to fight the terrorists in Nigeria, that he's not backing down. So, after making the statement, after all, the wife of the president was there. Reni Tinubu is not, an enemy to Trump. It's not an enemy to the US. She's a Christian. They have not seen her maybe supporting terrorism and all those. So, Trump accorded respect to Tinubu's wife. Do you know what? The whole Nigeria are talking about it. The APC are talking about it. Wait a minute. Because someone just said that Tinubu's president is, a respected somebody, and because of that, everybody is just talking about it. This is the way they divert your people's attention. By the way, this is what Donald Trump said that they don't want you to see.
For 4 years, ISIS rebuilt, and they have a little bit of ISIS now again. And we knocked the hell out of them the other day in Nigeria because they were killing Christians. You know about that. They were killing Christians. So you can't do that. When Christians come under attack, they know they're going to be attacked violently and viciously by President Trump. I know it's not a nice thing to say, but that's the way it is.
So, by their fruit we shall know them. They leave the real issue that Donald Trump said. They focused on Remi Tinubu. Let me tell you, media if you want to make money through media, it's very easy, especially in Nigeria. Very, very easy. You see, these are strategies to divert people's attention. So the news supposed to carry it that look at what Trump said. Look at what Trump said before Remi Tinubu. That he had reaffirmed that ISIS are killing Christians, terrorists are killing Christians. That Trump said he can't sit back, that he will continue to fight the terrorists who are killing Christians. That is the news. That is the news. But you know what? They want to divert your attention from that. They don't want to, make you think that Donald Trump was right, like it's media work. Okay. Now, be careful of your celebrities. I'm warning you again. Most celebrities are also posting it. Like, this is, don't you see now that Trump is praising Remi Tinubu? Don't you see? Didn't we tell you that Trump don't care? Like, you saw those things they are doing. It's an indirect support for those terrorists. This is an indirect support to all these bandits, Fundani militia, Boko Haram, ISWAP. They don't know that they are indirectly supporting them. Anybody who indirectly sympathize with these terrorists, be careful of the person. Be careful of the person. They are working for their pocket. They are working for their interest, for their influence, and so on and so forth. Now, I used to tell people this. You see, I am a kind of person who always talk reality out of the issue. For example, now, maybe you said that, let me use Gosri Akpabio, or let me use Tinubu as an example. I am not a fan of Tinubu. I don't like Tinubu because of many things he said, and probably he did it. Like right from the time of Jonathan, the 2023 election, where he commanded his people to snatch it, grab it. Although I don't associate with people who think they can do things with force at the detriment of people's life. No, I am not Tinubu's kind of person because of those things. But if Tinubu do something that is right, if you have been on this channel with me, if Tinubu do something that is right, even though he is a devil, for example, I will still say what he did is right. So many people are trying to tell you that, Trump is not that nice person. No, we don't need scent to tell us that there is a Christian genocide in Nigeria. We don't need scent to tell us that there is a religious war in Nigeria. We don't need scent to tell us that they need to support us. Anytime someone speaks the truth, anytime someone is doing what is right, I support the person. So you're coming out to tell us that don't think that what is it called? Don't think that Trump is a nice person or he is this, is that. I laugh at you. You that is saying it, are you a nice person? No. Are you a nice person? You aren't. You are not a nice person. So who is that so righteous stop allowing people to divert your attention from the things that matters.
If there was a program I watched yesterday, the lady was analyzing the number of deaths that has occurred as a result after the first strike that United States did. You understand? It started from there. That in fact, the level of killing becomes times two, more doubled. So these people are operating as if they own Nigeria, they own us. Please, I want to use this opportunity to also let Nigeria know that these people need to be wiped out of this country and let us have peace. Then, if they refuse, in fact, they should focus more on dividing Nigeria. Let these people that have different belief be on one side, and those that have another belief be on the other side. You understand? Then, if they are to come to our own, then it then means that you must agree and abide by the rules and regulations governing the nation you are coming into. So it is very simple as ABCD. So any person thinking that United States of America trying to what do I call it, feel sympathetic, because some people that know what they wanted to do are using a lot of words that will make the whole world feel sympathetic against them. So how can you say that terrorists are our friends? They are part of us, according to Gumi's statements. You understand? So the truth is this: America should double their strength and do whatever they come to do in Nigeria, and let us have peace of mind. The killing is much.
All right.
The killing is much.
It's quite a pity that we have to come this way.
Mm.
And when we come out here, we begin to speak about the inefficiency, the incompetence, the lack of will, that willpower to fight, engage these ragtag terrorist organizations in Nigeria by a defined professional military force like Nigeria. I think number 4 or 3rd in Africa's strongest, military. It gives me, serious worry. The reason why United States is coming in there is because of the ineptitude of the leaders of Nigeria, the politicians, those that commands the powers, to give instructions to the armed forces to take care of these people. But they cannot do it simply because Okocha, the Nigerian armed forces have been infiltrated by agents or sponsors of this campaign. It is a campaign that is going on in Nigeria.
Okay, what campaign is it? Because a lot of people may not understand what you mean by campaign.
When you call campaign, I don't know whether they will flag you when you say Islamization of Nigeria.
Most of my videos are not monetized. I don't care about monetization because you see, I mentioned death, rape, anything that is happening, I mention it. Even though YouTube doesn't want it, I mention it. As far as they will not take down the video, I don't care about monetization. So you can go on and use the right word that you can use.
All right, thank you so much. You see, Islamization is real in Nigeria. I think you played some time ago the voice messages of one of the generals in Turkey, of the Turkey army. Yeah, okay, that is exactly. And which country did Bola Ahmed Tinubu sign the defense cooperation with recently? Is it not the same Turkey? The Egyptian news media came out and indicted Turkey for their role in equipping, arming Boko Haram that formed alliance with ISIS West Africa and ISIS itself. So why do you think that Gumi is always talking about Turkey? Because Turkey is playing that role they want, that country to play. That big brother, role, brotherly role that Turkey is playing when it comes to the support, for these terrorist, people. Turkey will want Nigeria to be Islamized. Turkey will benefit if Nigeria is Islamized today. They will benefit from the gold. They will benefit from every other thing that you see. So any life that is lost in that country is not anything to worry, for them. That is what you should understand. Now, you see, if you look at this AFRICOM, This soldiers, United Marine Corps that are coming into Nigeria, the boots of American military that are coming into Nigeria now as we speak, as reported in most of the new media outlets in Nigeria, it's a sign of weakness on the side of Nigeria. There was a time we had one Major General. He was my former ECOMOG commander, Victor Malu. He's from, I think, Benue State. There was a time when, this United States African Command, they were anticipating to bring their headquarters to cooperate with Nigeria, by sending troops and opening, outlets in Nigeria. Victor Malu said no. He was, I think, the chief of army staff at that time also. He said no, that he would not be in support of the American military, cooperation in Nigeria.
Okay.
And the Nigerian people said no, that they have everything it takes to combat any kinds of insurrection, whether it is within or outside. So, and what is the modus operandi of this United States Africa Command, what is popularly known as AFRICOM, is to strengthen transnational. One of them is to transnational, security cooperation, guide against terrorism, terrorist attacks, and so on, and development in military cooperation, and so on and so forth. So the reason why America is coming to this country today is the influence of these terrorists. Not one group, not two, not three, not four, not five. More than 7 of them are operating in Nigeria with the support of the outside world, especially member countries of Organization of Islamic Congress. America, and the reason why it is going to work is that majority of the people, especially from the middle belt down to south, even some Christians in the north that are seriously affected by the actions, wicked actions of these people, are in support of it. They are in support of it. Instead of you to kill me, chase me out of my land, let America come and save me. That which Nigeria has failed to do. And Nigeria will not do it because Nigeria is complicit. The Nigerian government is complicit with what is going on. T.Y. Danjuma came out and said it openly. Remember that T.Y. Danjuma, Lieutenant General T.Y. Danjuma, was once, I think, a defense minister or chief of army staff as well. He said so many things that the army, the armed forces, are, complicit of what is going on. He said they are supporting them. They are aiding them. They are covering them. He said they cover them. That's what this man said. Till today, the Nigerian army has never come out to say, hey, former chief of army staff or former defense minister, why did you say that? Come and explain. Because they know that this man has a lot of information of what is going on in that country. So there is nothing anybody would do in Nigeria as we speak today that America has set their feet onto that land. There is nothing they will do. If you fail to do what you're supposed to do, protect your own citizens, which is the primary responsibility of every genuine government, then other people with higher and superior powers that can speak when you cannot speak will come to help, as long as the citizens that are affected requested for them to come. And why are they requesting? They are requesting simply because that the authority that they have trusted and voted into power, if at all that they voted them, have failed them. If you go to Benue State today, there are so many places in that place, according to Tortevi, that strange people have taken over those lands. Why would that happen in a country that has a very serious government? As we speak today, in Sokoto, there is an attack going on in Sokoto, terrorist attack going on in Sokoto. In Pande, in Benue State, ACP, Assistant Commissioner of Police, has been killed in that particular place. Why is all this thing going on in
a monarch is missing in Kwara State today after the terrorist attack.
Okocha, why would this be happening in a country that is so huge, so vast with resources, and with so strong military force? Why would that be happening? I take inspiration, although many people doesn't like him, from Abacha's statement. If any insurgency lasts for more than a week, those in government is aware of it, and that is why they cannot curb it. Thank you so much, Marcel.
All right. The last question I want to ask you, sir. You see, a lot of people have been boasting that they don't want the US government in Nigeria, especially people from the northern part of the country. And someone like Asari Dokugo, from the beginning of this video, I just played this video before.
Yes, Daniel, I plan to fight America. Daniel tell you, yes, I plan to fight them. I don't know.
All right, people like Asari Dokubo and so many of them like this. So how would they, what will be their next move? Who have been saying in the public that they are ready to fight America, that they want to fight America. Now the American soldiers are here. Do you think that they are just boasting, or they are going to look for a way to attack the American soldiers on ground?
And now it's a Mazi Chicks. I do not, waste much time in responding to the boastfulness of people that have no power. If your government cannot stand the military might of the United States of America, being so irresponsible to protect their own their own citizens, then I don't know what these people will say. Now that the Americans' boots are on the ground, in agreement with Nigeria, they are not coming on their own. They are coming with agreement that they had, I think, in Rome last year with Bola Tinubu. In Rome last year, they signed that agreement. They are implementing it, and as we speak, there is a congressional hearing on Nigeria as we speak. Today is going on.
Yeah,
so my
it's
people,
going on. Yeah,
let this people, as long as you can only fight America when you are united, not when you are fractured with hate, with people taking your land from you, with people using their religion to lord over you, with people coming out with intention of removing you from your ancestral land and take it over. These are some of the things that you can do. But once you are fractured within this, parts, there is no way America will never succeed. For me, instead of you to come in and introduce Sharia in my mother's ancestral land, it's better that I bring someone who is going to save me, that I have the same, Christian ideology with, not someone with Islamic ideology that is going to take over my land and lord his or her own religion over me. As I will not do that. Thank you. If America, if they have the power, if they have the vim as we speak, let them go and stop America from coming. When America threw the bomb in Sokoto, where were they? Why don't they know where America is in the Gulf of Guinea, in the Atlantic Ocean? You can go there and begin to fight them now. So why are you now wasting your time thinking, yeah, the other guy, there is a train passing within my area. Please do not.
All right.
You see, so when America sent those Tomahawk missiles to Sokoto, why didn't they go? Why didn't they go to the sea to go and fight them if they have the capacity to fight America? They are just empty barrels, very vacuous in the brain, that are making empty noises. You remember when El Rufai said that during the election, if America comes in here, they will go in body bags. When America sent their missiles in Sokoto, the land, the headquarters of Caliphate, what did he do? What did he do? I am yet to to hear the response of El Rufai that threatened American soldiers as at that time. These things are just empty. They cannot do anything. America is going to do whatever they want to do, and they will get out. They will achieve that their foreign policy part of making sure that Nigeria Christians are protected before any other thing. Thank you so much, Master.
Okay.